Scotland behind us, Northern Ireland ahead. We crossed from Port Ellen towards Rathlin Island with about a force 5 following us and very lumpy seas, big swells coming in off the Atlantic straight through. The only thing of any interest, any excitement, was I think would be all speed records for Sea Line 34, because as we're coming in between Kintyre and the north of Ireland through the channel where everything is compressed, we were with the tide and it was hammering through. Our actual speed through the water was 24 knots, but on our GPS it showed that we're actually doing over 33 knots. We were just rushing through with the tide. So it's about probably about an 8-knot tide going through with us, and that was pretty cool. That was pretty good. We've come into Carrickfergus to get some fuel because the last time we refueled was Tobermory, quite a long way back, but they're dry, they haven't got any fuel. Luckily there's Bangor across the way, which is where we stayed on the trip north. They should have fuel, so we're going to have a quick cup of tea and a biscuit here, and then we're going to head across to Bangor and try and fuel up.
Yeah, we just did an engine check because we're still losing a touch of water from the starboard engine, and luckily we did, because I just noticed one of the belts is knackered. Right, I've got the knackered one off, and look, I mean, it's in good nick. It's got the teeth and everything, but if you look, it's basically half the width of the new one, or how it should be. So it's well worn, but the most obvious thing is when we looked then, it was actually inside out on the pulley wheels, and it had loads of slack, so it was about to flip out and go everywhere. I'm amazed it was still working, to be honest. So yeah, new belt, caught in time hopefully, so on it goes. That was relatively easy actually. It's not buried behind all these other belts, it's just straight over these two pulleys here, so quite a simple job thankfully, and also we're not at sea, so it makes it even easier. So yeah, just tighten her up and we're done.
Yeah, Fionn just saw a pod of, I think it was 3 pilot whales, we think they were pilot whales, just surfacing way in the distance. We're headed towards where they'd been, and we were lucky enough to sort of see one of them surfacing quite close to us in front and one behind as well. Really difficult to get shots of them because by the time you've spotted them and focused, they're already gone. I might have got 1, maybe 2 shots with this. So we just switched off the engines and we're just sitting here hoping they might surface again. We're actually off the Skerries, about 12-15 miles north of Dublin now. It's been a pretty uneventful day until now, just trucking on down. We just went offshore straight across the bay. This has been the first thing of note we've seen all day. This is a very interesting way into the marina. It's very, very, very low tide. It's a bit of a dog leg, you can't even see your way into the marina yet. We've called them up and they reckon there is enough water for us to get through, but it seems touch and go.
Stage calling Howth Marina, go ahead.
Howth Marina, it's Shark Bay again. Would it be possible to pick up some diesel before we moor up, please, over?
Yes, that's no problem.
Well, we've made it to Howth, just north of Dublin, one of the suburbs of Dublin. Cool marina, really good, really professionally run. So we're going to have a wander into town now and have our first pint of real Irish Guinness for the trip.